Hello, Real LM140 here, or Chris. Hello. Right, tonight I've got a beer from the Manchester Marble Brewery, sorry. Good one for vegetarians, and good one for fans of penguin books, as far as I'm concerned. Look at that lovely, lovely label. That just exudes class. It's a Dobber, Manchester Marble Dobber. Now, I wasn't sure about the origin of the word. My first thought, I'm a big fan of Irvine Welsh, and the first thought when I read Dobber was that slang for penis. I don't think it is. I've done a bit more research because I thought it couldn't have been that. Now, in Manchester, a Dobber is slang term for a large marble, a toozy. What do you call the big marbles?
Big marbles?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I can't remember.
I just can't remember. It was a long time ago. But anyway, enough of the etymology. Let's just get into the beer. See where we go. Okay, so let's open it. 2 mashes, bit of smoke, liveliness in the bottle there, a little bit of fluff coming out the top, into the glass. It's pouring very nicely. And these guys leave a fair bit of stuff in the bottom of their bottles, so I'm pouring very carefully because the stuff right at the bottom is full on kind of it gets very dark and brown, very rustic indeed, so you're better off doing it in one clean pour, or you can try what I did, which is the higher risk strategy of pouring it and then trying to just get the last bit in, and then get it into the head of the pint so you can see when it changes colour. And I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up there. There's a little brown speck in the top of my head. Nice, yeah, 1 finger head, 2 fingers maybe on there. Now, I've been looking forward to this all week because I know how much I've liked all their other beers. A few bits and pieces floating around in there. Carbonation is tiny bubbles. Not overly fast, but making their way around, enough to keep the sediment buzzing around the pint. And I've only got a touch of the sediment in there. Wow, looks good. What's the smell like? It's a lovely, fresh and fruity smell. When I say fruity, I think I mean touch of passion fruit, touch of kiwi. You're in your tropical end of fruit there, clearly. It's not as pungent as the Buxton Wild Boar. But it's very, very definitely got those lovely tropical fruit flavours in the nose there. Moving it around the glass slightly. Yeah, you can see there the head's sticky. Good bit of lacing on the glass. I can't really wait any longer. I really want to get into this, so I'm going to do it. Cheers. Okay. First thing is the bubbles kick in. They're actually quite racy on the tongue. They push up quickly, but then they almost like vague stinging sensation on the tongue. I don't mean it's not stinging. It's like small pinpricks on the tongue. Not unpleasant at all. Very good actually. Excuse me. lovely soft water quality to the mouthfeel of this. You swirl it around your mouth, like that. That was a simulator, but you get the idea. Let's taste. You pick up in a light way those tropical flavours in the nose. You're left with quite a high bitter residue from the aftertaste, and that's not, yeah, it's almost like breathing in from it. You feel not fuminess, but you could taste that bitterness in your mouthful after, in the mouthful of air you take in after you've had your pint, a mouthful of drink. It's abiding. It's an abiding taste. It's bitter, very bitter. Excuse me. Not picking up much in the way of malts, and that's fine. This beer isn't about that, I don't think. This beer is about a spicy, tropically, that's not really a word, I know, but tropical flavoured, but in a mild way. It's a refreshing beer. In no way does it suggest that this beer is coming in a touch under 6.6%. It's 5.9. You wouldn't know it. If somebody gave you a pint of this in the pub, you'd sit quite happily and stop it quite quickly. Particularly if it was a warm day. I can see myself coming in after a long day at work and thinking, what do I want? It's been a long, hot, sweaty day in the office. I want something to refresh me. This beer would be the ideal beer for that. Yeah, I could definitely see myself sat out on the deck on a warm day. I think it would work quite well with food. This would be a really good barbecue beer. Get some quite greasy food to cut in against it. It's not really a cheese beer in terms of the food matching for me. I think if you had this with Stilton, you'd get a really odd combination of flavours there, and it wouldn't really work for me. If you were having a Ploughman's though, on that hot sunny day, you know, you come home and you've got a bit of cheddar and a bit of pickle, a bit of something to wash those tastes away after you've enjoyed those. This will back well against pickled onions, for example, because it's strong enough for you to be able to get those flavours, enjoy those, and then still enjoy the flavour of the beer. It's gonna overpower your pickled onion, unless it's my homemade pickled onions, in which case nothing overpowers those. But then they are liable to kill you if you have too many of them. Excuse me. Yeah, you get the tropical flavour back in the beer. Excellent. I do like that. Yeah. Your Ploughman's would probably go quite well with this, actually. Given that it's a beer that's suitable for vegetarians, you can have a vegetarian Ploughman's. And tuck away one of these with it as a companion piece. I do love this label. It's so understated. There's nothing fancy. There's no crazy characters. There's no bird with their knockers out or anything like that. And that's not necessarily a dig against people that do that, but the understated look, the kind of casual, we're not trying to pretend we're anything, we're just giving you an honest product thing, does it for me. Really good. Well done there, branding people. Okay, a rating. I'd quite happily go with a 9 for this. This is an excellent beer. Really very good. Complements the rest of their range very well. It's not quite up there in the Wild Boar Steaks from Buxton, but it's an excellent beer. So please do go out and try this. I picked up this from Ales by Mail, excuse me, who are also excellent because for one they stock this, and for two they sent it to me when I asked, which is always a bonus really. I'm off now, so enjoy your beer, take care, have fun.